Umueri si America. I can never no. Our people from America, greetings to all of you. Say yeah. Yeah. On behalf of Umueri community, the heartland and the cradle of Igbo race, where everything began, where the children of the great age, as written boldly in Genesis chapter number 46, verse 16. You have 5 sons of Eri, and the 7 sons of Eri, and the 5th one is 5 sons of God. The 5th one is Eri. And here you have the children of Eri. That is Umueri is translated the children of Eri from the clan in Israel. And that's our father, and that's our father. So we are saying on behalf of the Great Okebo II, His Royal Majesty, Sir Dr. Ben Igwe. Wonderful place, Umueri. And this is, if you talk about Nigeria, this place started before Nigeria. So this is where Nigeria began. Nigeria began from this place, from Umueri. Yeah, before other tribes came to Nigeria, the Igbo people have come. Those Igbo people are Umueri that came before others. Thank you very much. You know that Igbo, Hebrew, Apiru, Abraham, Igbo, and Igbo, the corruption until you get Igbo. That is still Hebrew, that is Igbo. That's where everything began. Thank you for coming. He said it should be a short one, so I'm making it snappy to summarize everything. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Amen.
On the side, may I call on the administrative side of the team Nigeria. No other person than look at him as he started up.
Igwe. Royal Majesty. Order! Because just automatically 1 minute. I would have preferred to speak in Igbo language because that's the language of the God, whom is Chukwu Okike. I thank God for what is happening today. Our team is most especially happy and excited. Some of us may not understand the tussle, the fight, the fire that we went through before this eventually happened. But we thank God. On behalf of Team USA and Nigeria 2025, we will recall that we have the intention, or rather we have set in motion, what we call USA Foundational Black American Initiative for Human Development. That is the NGO. That NGO, as well as the business side and the enterprise, which will drive the economy, starting from Umueri, now to reach the ends of Africa, not just Nigeria, not just the southeast, but of course we are going to start from our roots. So I'm happy today. This is the first time I'm stepping into Umueri. I am from Orifi, but I have been wishing that my Igwe would have done what you did, sir, today before you. But I've actually spoken to them. They are willing. But of course, it is not out of place because it is very proper that we start from where the Igbos began. Yes. Igwe and the cabinet members, I assure you, we have a document. Yes. We we may release it maybe after the visit because we are still collecting information. Already Umueri has made history. The very first to do that. Ghana has done that. Kenya has done that. When they came to Nigeria, sorry, unfortunately we disappointed them. It took this effort of this man here, your son, Ebejulu, years back. We started with Rabbi. We started with Rabbi, went up to Iwanyamu himself. We were the ones who actually took to Iwanyamu to unite the Igbos by visiting Nnamdi, and he did. He spoke his last words to him, he whispered to him. And that is why the certificate was equally given to him, because we were too close to him and he was pushing. Why I'm telling this small story is that sometimes, if you don't tell the story, we'll think that things that are happening today just happen. It's not ordinary. It has a spiritual connotation. It has a spiritual implication. It has a spiritual roots. That's part of the message Mama has brought. That we are the people of the book. A lot of people do not understand that. That the Igbo is Hebrew. That is.
Yes, we are.
Lolo Chika Ibeneme, Ne Mmanwu, Ne Igbo niile. I'm from Agolozebo and Ocha local government area. I am the Brother General of all Igbos in Nigeria, in diaspora, everywhere. I am the Brother General of all masquerades in Nigeria, in Igbo land. Anything Igbo, I am the Mother General, the Queen Mother. And as a matter of fact, I'm not used to speaking English, so we have to do away with this so that I am speaking in my dialect.
Yes, you are speaking to the Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture.
Yes.
I'm a photographer.
I'm not supposed to speak in Igbo, in English language.
I'm not a photographer.
You are not a
I'm the
photographer?
Director Center for Research in Igbo History and Culture. That is why we are here. So you are just welcome to speak the dialect.
Can I speak my dialect?
Let's have it.
Abomo Lolo Chika Ibeneme Ne Mmanwu Ne Igbo niile. Abomo onye Agolozebo. Ife a na-eme ebe a Solomon sọrọ nne maka na ụmụ anyị nọ na mba dị iche iche anatago ndị Igbo nọ n'ebe dị iche iche na amara ebe ha si agbagidego mbọ wee chọpụta na fa bụ ndị Igbo wee nata. Onye ọ mere ndị dị ka m ji ọnọdụ ebe a. Daalụ.
So unu abịago ebe a taa, ana m nọkwa ụzọ ebe a unu bịago, unu ejego.
Anyị ejego ebe dị iche iche.
Dịka ebe
anyị jegalụrụli nne dịka nne Mmanwu, mkpọrọ ụmụ ịba n'usekwu. Nke a bụ usekwu nne anyị, nke a bụ ebe nna anyị na-akwụ ezi anyị ozi. Ebe anụnwa bụ ebe nzuzo dị. Ebe a bụ ebe a na-azụ ụkwụ, ebe a bụ ife a na-eme. Anyị ga-akpọpụ wee jee n'ugbo n'ubi nna anyị nwanne echi 4th of November ịbịa ebe na Ivite Ivite land bịa ebe maka ife ụkwụ na-agba n'aka. Ịbịa ebe anyị ga-asị nye ife akụrụ na-eme echiri na anyị ga-eje kpee ekpere n'ebe a wee tu nna anyị ọkwa dịka esi wee kpee ekpere na ya. Ndị ọbụla bụ ndị Igbo ebe esi na ma aka n'ebe a ile ebe a bụ ebibe na-eme na ala ebe anyị ga-eji aka wee na ala were arọ na ibi ebe agwa ya n'ebe nwa bụ Amerịka ebe nwa ga-agbanarị Amerịka.
ndị a gị na paso ka ka ji wapụta ije paso bụ a na-aga
ifere ka ma na-ebe akwa ka na-enyefe akwụkwọ ife nna fa ọbụli ekele nna fa ka afọ mmadụ ife ọbụ fa na-emesi akwa wesị na fa nale n'ụmụ nne fa nọ n'ivesi ga-anataba Igbo wee na-asịkwa na ebe a bụ unu ebe a bụ unu ife ọbụla a na-eme bụ unu ụlọ elu bụ ahụ fana tabanụ na anyị nụ ya pụta aka na arụ na abụọ na-eto efefe Igbo ga-abụ.
My name is Gerald Whitaker. I pastor a church in the United States called the Sanctuary, and it's a beautiful Kahila community who worships Yahweh, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And I also own a commercial construction company where we employ many people, hundreds of people, and give them good salaries so that they can take care of their families. So this is my first time to Africa, and I'm finding the culture very interesting and engaging. Thank you for your hospitality. Thank His Majesty for having us here today at the palace. And I will say, Shalom. God bless you.
Thank you very much. It's nice having you. Can you just tell us what are your feelings right now, having witnessed everything that has happened here and your trip? Would you like to come again?
Sure, yes. I would like to come again to learn more, to explore more, and see how we can possibly work together.
That's very nice. Thank you very much. You are welcome to Bola.
It's my pleasure. Let me quickly, because I know the cabinet members have been waiting for long, we're going to be very fast as we could. It's my pleasure to introduce one of the service chiefs in Igbo land, Ohaneze Igbo, for many years, so that I can take over the master, the director of ceremonies, an expert in it. He's an ex-elect, elect in our people. This is the parent of Akanu Ibiam, retired general manager in Radio Nigeria. He's the service chief. Nze Opane Nkama, the director of ceremony. He did it in 2023. Did it in everywhere with Chukwume region. He did the service chief. No.
Your Highness, Your Majesty. Igbo Igbo ekele m unu. Igbo kwenu. Ndị Igbo sị na ugo fechasịa mba. Ugo fechasịa ya alọta n'ọjị. 500 years after. Ụmụ Igbo jere ife. Ndị na-agụ history may know all these ones. How many years after? 5 centuries after. Our brothers, our kids, our brethren, our woman, the light is showing. People are now tracking down from where they came from. And it is not by accident that I said, they are no way, but I know where they are. Oko the second economy. I must say, there are times we say, when there's Oga Caribbean, my uncle was alive. Afipo, for those who don't know, is the connotation of the white man who couldn't pronounce our name. Our name is Ehubo. And Ehubo in short means Afo Muri Igbo, or descendants of Igbo, because the great Igbo overran the place. And so, over Amwani, Ehubo. But then, Yocha came and couldn't understand it, say it's Afibo. So, everybody, Afibo. So, but that's not our name. We are I am and Ezogo elect, that's Igwe elect. But I refuse until we finalize and this mighty cap that is an Okowo said comes to my head. Then that way I can now move to Thank you. So we are here because we want to go to Chassis Lotanoji. And that is why we are here. The presentation that will happen, apart from you certifying them, and then making presentation of the certificates on behalf of the entire Igbo nation, whatever I say. We're going to go party in Oceania. I am not the other side. Thank you.
Apology the one ndị na-eme ọjị na-emekwa ndị ọmụ.
Our brothers and sisters from the United States of America, I welcome you all. Ekenemun. You answer, yeah. Ekenemun. Yeah. Ekenemun. Yeah. Yeah. I will explain why it is done like that. By the way, my name is Bob Manuel. From a town called Ogidi in this Anambra State, the same town where Chinua Achebe, the man that wrote Things Fall Apart, the greatest literary work out of Africa, where he comes from. I'm an actor, I'm a filmmaker. I'm one of the pioneers of Nigeria's film industry, known worldwide today as Nollywood. Incidentally, that name Nollywood was given to it by no less a paper than the prestigious New York Times in 2002. When they saw the output of films coming out of Nigeria, and they wrote an editorial in 2002, and when they are ending it, they said, move over Hollywood, because here comes Nollywood. Today, Nigerian film industry, today, Nigeria's film industry is #3 in the world. America has always been #1, but that's the industry I looked up to before going to study theater arts and becoming an actor. Of course, the second one is India film industry, known as Bollywood. And we are the third, but our output is more than what Hollywood produces and Bollywood produces every year put together. Clap for Africa. Today, I am the special advisor to the governor of Anambra State on entertainment, leisure, and tourism. That's part of why I'm here. To also lend my voice and my person to welcome you to this motherland, Africa, Nigeria, and Igbo land. And so, as Igwe, who is also a supporter of the entertainment industry, a very prominent Igwe in Igbo land, I lend my voice and my person and my position in government to say you're welcome home to Africa and to Nigeria and to Igbo land. Like the great Marcus Mosiah Garvey of Jamaica said, the people without knowledge of their roots are like trees without knowledge of their history are like trees without roots. For those of you who are older will know about Marcus Garvey. Those of you who are younger should also go to your phones and check the name Marcus Garvey. He's the man who told Africans, black people all over the world, look to Africa where a black prince shall be crowned on the day of deliverance. That was before the crowning of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia in 1933. And so we ought to know our history. Because if, like Achebe wrote, and we all know, if you don't know where the rain began to beat you, you wouldn't know where it stopped.
That's right.
And that's why you're coming back to Nigeria, coming back to Igbo land where your ancestors came from. It's very apt. It's reconnection with the roots. Because from the history that we know, mankind has always been looking for and searching for the meaning of life. Where do we come from? Why are we here? So when you search and you see that Africa is where you belong, then home is where the heart is. I'll leave it at that and say welcome. And feel free to always connect with this homeland. Because in spite of everything that is happening to the world now, Africa is still innocent. Africa is still fresh. Africa is where you find the greenery, the earth, the type that you don't find in any other place in the world. That is why when certain things happen, we remove our shoes and you place your 2 feet firmly on the ground and you swear by the land. Yes, that is reconnection from where we are coming from. After all, man was made from dust. And unto dust shall we return. I welcome you. Thank you.
Ndewonu. The cabinet members, Ndewonu. Because I have been able to so that America, so what I have said, we mix it. So that it doesn't look like we're really cooking. So one of us said that I went to a place called Returnee. So, and somebody wanted to correct me. I say here, or Returnee. But you say, what's your get angle? I'm not cooking out. You go, well! Yeah, man. What's going on, man? I got happy also. I got happy also. I hope that Your Highness, this card is going to start with, I have been, if you do true color and Google my name, what you see is Ohaneze Ohaneze. That's what you find in there. Apparently stating that we have been in Ohaneze since we began to serve in far back 1988. And I have served in different forms. The last, just being in January, I was the secretary of the election committee of Ohaneze. So I have served in many ways. So when His late Excellency, late Ahmed received and then confirmed them, he said that the day will come like this, when we will present this, present and celebrate it before the entire Igbo nation here in your palace. So I'm going to present this act, and then as we will call them one after the other, they will be coming to elect it, and afterwards, So, brothers and sisters, here I present this.
Well, the certificate in my hand, I am told just now that were signed by our late brother and father, Chief of Umueri, after confirming you people to the Igbos. And now that he's late, he's a good friend of mine. Here at the commission, the church, he was there with us in the church service. Now that I am giving this certificate to present, I want to make a statement. You know, one thing is to Igbo, that every Igbo has a particular place, a particular community, a particular village where they came from. So this certificate is confirming you to be Igbo. But I want to say that you have to also belong to a community. So I would like to raise a question. Would you like to become a member, the community member of Umueri community, that ancestral town of the Igbo race?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to be a member of this community, Umueri? Yeah, we can talk.
Yes.
You will. parents, will you also like to be a member of this community?
Yes.
You will, eh? By so doing, I'm going. So by so doing, and the Umueri people, having heard from them, I'm going to present these certificates on behalf of our late father, Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri, and on behalf of the entire Igbo race. And then at another later date, we will now prepare our own certificates, confirming them to be natives of Umueri. And on that date, it's going to be a big ceremony. It's going to be a big ceremony. We are going to do it maybe in a village square, where all the cultural groups, the band, the Christian body, and a lot of people will be around to receive you people as a member of this community. Then after the reception, the next thing is to look for land where you build for you to build. Thank God we have a construction man here for you to build and settle. So, having said that, on behalf of Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri and on behalf of Umueri community, I want to present I want to formally present this certificate. Ohaneze Igbo. Let me read exactly what it is. It's a certificate of the Igbo ancestry. Ohaneze Igbo worldwide. Hereby certifies that Gloria, Nora, Jean Harris shares ancestry with the Igbo of Nigeria and is hereby granted all rights and privileges of the Igbo nation worldwide by this certificate is signed by Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri, FNSE, OFR, CFR, President General, Ohaneze Igbo worldwide. Don't cry. This tears of joy. Yeah. Can you be able to stand up? It's okay. This is the best place. Yeah, another one is Cynthia Ngozi Chukwu Maria Echefte. Certificate of Igbo Ancestry. Ohaneze Igbo worldwide. Hereby certified that Cynthia Ngozi Chukwu Maria Echefte shares ancestors with the Igbo of Nigeria and is hereby granted all rights and privileges of the Igbo nation worldwide by virtue of this is signed by Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri, the President General of Ancestry.
We are one! We are one! We are one! We are one!
Umueri. So this is a certificate of Igbo ancestry. Ohaneze worldwide, hereby certified that Nov'25 shares ancestry with the Igbo of Nigeria and is hereby granted all rights and privileges of the Igbo nation worldwide by virtue of her ancestry. This is signed by Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri, the President General of Igbo worldwide. So like I said, we have to agree to the canal for this
My saying isn't that the special advisor to go on here will hear, the director here will hear. What we have done as patrons is to work in the institution to do their job. Very correct. That's what we have done. So we need Igbo Development Council, Igbo Development Committee. My brother stand up. Umunna Bika, Ebuba Igbo, Igbo Mandate Congress. We are so many. Oyakashibata is not here. Of Youth Women's Development Initiative. We have been very, very close to Chief Dr. Emmanuel Umueri. And we want to say that the levels of our hero fight shall never be in vain. Instead, it must be taken to the highest level. And I'm happy that Chief Umueri touched this panel before he died. He sent me here for a call, and now he touched this place. And I want to plead with His Royal Majesty, in view of your strategic roles, often underground. You have been a kingmaker. You have produced governors. And I know that come 8th November, you produce governor. Yes. That is by word of continuity. Yes. By word of continuity, you come to produce governor. Now, and we are all part of it. Because one the right thing to maintain, one stability and unity and peace in life. And that peace is going to be from here. So please, we are just agitating. I've been agitated for so many years. We are pushing and pressurizing that right thing be done. And we have started that strategic growth now publicly. The world, particularly all Hebrew nations of Israel worldwide, they are watching what we are doing. Thank you. Thank you. It shall continue by the power and authority in the name of Yahushua Jesus Christ the Messiah. In Jesus' name.
Yes, take this one.
Take this one without anybody.
Get you very well. After this, the rest of Latin America will join them.
Chief, Chief.
And
Patricia, try. You can stand up.